The Pokemon Connections Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough Part 4. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Pokemon Crystal action. I did a little research, you could say, and I found out that last episode I couldn't quite tell you what a bitterberry was, and it cures confusion. Yeah, I'm just really happy to get this episode in. Didn't have a whole lot of time today, but I'm not going to be recording for like a week, as you probably know. But I'm just happy to get this one in. And this is the Sprout Tower. There's a bunch of people here. I said they were elders last time. I meant they're called sages. And because there's so many battles here, I'm just going to speed them up so you can watch them if you want. But I'm just going to be switch training Sprout. And if you don't know what switch training is, it's when you lead off with the one you want to train, then switch back into your stronger one. And then, yeah. And it will get experience because it was in the front, but it won't take any damage. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And at the Sprout Tower, it's going to work perfectly for Sprout. It's going to get it up quite a few levels. I think I'll get it up like 3 or 4 levels just off the Sprout Tower. So it's at 6. It's now at 7 from that last battle, and I think to get it up to 10. Oh, and there's some wild Pokemon here. There's not a whole lot, so you don't need, just keep it in the back of your mind. There's not a lot to be worried about. Just some Rattata, and at night time there is Ghastly. You might even want to catch Ghastly. Great Pokemon can finish off a Gengar if you have a link cable and a friend who wants to trade and will trade it back to you. You could get a Gengar. It's a great Pokemon. So yeah, this battle, the only battle I'm not going to speed up is the battle with the Elder, and that's what I was talking about last time. Last time I said that everyone in the tower was called Elders, but I was wrong. The final trainer, like the head of the tower, is called the Elder. And it looks like Inferno is going to level up here, and that is some really, really good news, because finally Inferno has learned Ember. Oh, this is going to take so much off, and this will make the Sprout Tower so much faster. Ember is going to speed up so much as opposed to Tackle. Before we just said Tackle, now we have Ember. It's going to make Inferno so much better. I'm so looking forward to using it. And if you go around the corner here, there's going to be another Sage. And they say the most random things. It's like sway like the wind in the trees, I think that guy just said. And as you can see, I just like destroying his Bellsprouts here with Ember. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. And Sprout grew to level 9. And yeah, we just like destroyed that Sage there with Ember. It's gonna be great. Okay, this is the final floor of the Sprout Tower, and there's just 3 trainers here, 3 Sages, and then the Elder. So let's continue. I trained to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Okay. And, this is, all he has is 1 Bellsprout, so we're just going to destroy him here with, 1 Ember. Okay, that was, the fastest, shortest battle in the game yet. That was actually pretty funny. And we're on to the next Sage. And it says, the Elder's HM lights even pitch black darkness. And when you beat the Elder, he gives you HM5, I believe it is, which is the HM for Flash. And those of you who have never played the game before, you probably don't know what an HM is. An HM can teach your Pokemon a move. And you can use an HM over and over again. So you could use it to teach 10 Pokemon Flash, for example, with this HM. It's as opposed to a TM, as I talked about last time with the TM for Nightmare. You can only teach it once. But with an HM, you can teach it as many times as you want. And HMs usually they almost always have a side effect outside of battle. So, for example, Flash. This lightens up caves. So, if the cave is dark and you can't see your way around it, teach Pokemon Flash, use Flash, cave will be bright. And this is the first Hoot Hoot, or any Pokemon we've seen beside a Bellsprout in the tower, so finally something besides Bellsprout. And this one's going to take a while, well, not a while, just a couple embers to get rid of. But the Elder has also a Hoot Hoot, so, and his is level 10, I think, so that's going to take a while. But Inferno levels up to level 13. And I mean, this tower has been excellent training. Like, we got Inferno up 2 levels, I think, and Sprout up 3 levels so far. We might get Sprout up 1 more level on the Elder. And you can see here, it's the redhead. Yes, the redhead guy who kicks you 15 yards. I'm going to refer to him as that for the rest of this walkthrough. And it looks like he just destroyed the Elder. He says, he claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. And with that, he used an escape rope, and he's out of the tower. And we are going to challenge the Elder now, and I'm not going to speed up this battle. It's not that important. In fact, you can do this, you can beat the game without even coming to the Sprout Tower whatsoever. But you get HM Flash, and it's going to take, it would take a lot of time if you don't know what you're doing to get through a cave without Flash. And so, Sage Lee is the Elder's name. And he leads off with his Bellsprout, his first Bellsprout, level 7. And we're just going to put in Sprout as we're training him. And I hope that Sprout gets 1 more level on here in the Sprout Tower before the Violet City gym. And that's what growth does. I was right. Last episode, Sprout learned growth. And it just increases your special defense in battle. After the battle, the increase is gone. But it raises your special defense when you need it. And Sprout grew to level 11, so that's good. Oh, and it learned Wrap. Not a very useful move, Wrap. It's an attacking move, physical damage. I'm not going to be using it, I don't think, at all. I'm just going to stick to Vine Whip until Sprout learns some better moves. But Vine Whip is going to be our main source of attacking for Sprout right now. And I'm not going to switch in Sprout for the Hoot Hoot, because his Hoot Hoot's level 10, and it's going to take quite a bit of work to take down with Inferno, and switching into Sprout will just cost us even more. I'm also pretty satisfied with Sprout leveling up 4 times in... Oh no, wait, was it 5? No, it was 5 times Sprout leveled up in this Sprout Tower. And I'm pretty satisfied with that. 5 extra levels... It's not bad, and it's now only 2 levels behind Inferno. So that's good. Getting some balance in our team before we get our next team member. Which I can tell you right now will not be next episode. It will be 2 episodes to 3 episodes from now. Yes, we'll be getting our next team member in about 2 episodes. And the only hint I will give you right now is that it is a water Pokemon. So we're going to be having fire Pokemon, grass Pokemon, and water Pokemon in our team. And the 3rd team member will be a water Pokemon. And we'll be getting it in 2 episodes, I think. I hope. And that just about does it for Sage Lee the Elder. We are done here in Sprout Tower. And Inferno gets a bit more experience and is almost at level 14, which is good news for those of you who know what happens to a Cyndaquil at level 14. And he says, you and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. And yeah, I was right. It's HM5. Flash lightens up caves. And in battle, I think it lowers their evasiveness or something. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places, but to use it outside of battle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. So we need to beat the gym in order to lighten up caves with it, but you can still use it in battle. And so that does it for Sprout Tower. we are done here. Yeah. Just get the escape rope, and we will be out of here. Yeah, as I said, Bitterberry, I figured it out. Cures confusion. Once you use it, it is gone. That's what a Bitterberry does. So that does it for this episode, guys. I'm not going to be recording for like a week. So, yeah, we will see you next time when we take on the Violet City Gym. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.